Alright guys, so today I am installing these MB Quartz on my 2010 Honda Element. I'm currently running, I think, some Pioneers or Kickers. And I don't mind the Pioneers or the Kickers. I'm more of a fan of the MB Quartz. Yeah, these are JVCs, sorry. So these JVCs I actually found at a junkyard for like, I don't know, like $5 for the pair. I think the guy sold them to me. So it was a pretty good deal. I'm not gonna complain. But I'm gonna take these JVCs. They sound really good too. I'm just not a JVC fan. I'm gonna take the JVCs and I'm actually gonna put them on my 50s truck. There's a compartment right here for a sub. I mean, not a sub, but for speakers that goes behind it. So I built the box and I'm gonna throw the box in there with the JVCs. And I'm installing the radio for the truck, and I didn't really want to waste any money on my 50s truck yet, but I ordered these from Amazon, and they seem to be still pretty cheap. They run about 34 bucks or 40 bucks, I'm not really sure right now, but anyways, it's not a bad deal. And if you just want to swap out your speakers, get a better sound, I personally love these. These are like the best speakers in my opinion, and these are like the cheap ones. You know, we're not talking about like high brand ones like the components. These are just the regular MB Quartz. You know, just I want to say they're the most basic ones, and I love them. They sound great. They sound really good with the Pioneer stereos, and for the price, you can't beat that. The sound is really good. So it's basically rated at 60 to 120 watts, 4 ohms, got a juicy magnet. They feel really good. They're pretty well constructed, and they're not really hard to change. I mean, you just pop them up, and on this Element it should be pretty easy to take them in and out. So we're gonna go ahead and take the other ones out and then put these in right now, and let's see how it goes. But that's what they look like. I mean, they're pretty. Yeah, there you go. Very, very nice. I like them. So I made a video about installing these last time, and as you can see, if you take the MB Quartz, they fit perfect in there, except for a little bit of gap. Okay, that I give you. But the gap, I think, mostly comes from a couple little things, but the actual speaker fits perfect. It just goes right in. There's enough space. You don't need to cut any of the back. One of the things that you should cut though is this little tab right here. You don't need it, and it's basically kind of in the way. And there's a tab there. There's these little tabs right here. You see those tabs? You don't really need them if you're doing aftermarket speakers. That's usually what I do. I cut these off. Now everything is smooth. The speaker's gonna go right in, and it's gonna be flushed. This is a 6.5. So you could throw the 6.5 on there with no problem. Remember, black with green wire is positive and the green wire is negative. Don't screw up or you'll be out of phase. Now, once you want to mount these speakers on there, the fastest way to do it, I figured out, is a self-tapping screw. With a self-tapping screw, small Phillips self-tap, you don't have to use a drill. You just take a regular Phillips, throw that sucker in there, and call it a day. The cover should fit perfect with the MB Quartz because they're not that high, they're kind of shallow, but you don't need to cut any of this. Just cut those little tabs and you're ready to rock and roll. Alright guys, there it is. Those self-tapping screws. No gaps. Grill fits in just the way it should be. Perfect. So, self-tapping screws. Get yourself a box. That way, if you ever need them, these are good. 3/4 inch is probably all you need. Anything longer than that, you might hit the metal, and you could probably tap the metal too if you wanted to really, really be in there. But that should be enough. And like I said, MB Quartz to do the other side. All right, guys. Once again, there it is. You got to cut the little tabs off, and then these little tabs. You don't need them, and then that tab. That's it. you're ready to go. Now let's mount this other speaker and she'll be done. That's all I'm doing to this one today. So it'll be a quick video. Alright guys, there it is. They are set up and ready to rock and roll. So like I said, 6.5 MB quartz. These are amazing. I love them. Test them out. Get you a pair for 40 bucks. You can't beat that. And the sound that you get out of these, it's amazing. They work really good with the JVC, I mean the Pioneers. At least, you know, I could tell the difference. I don't know. I like good sound, and usually I like to always try to use good stuff for good price that doesn't break the bank. So it's a pretty good deal for what you get, I think. So make sure to check them out if you get a chance. Thanks for watching, and like I said, make sure to subscribe, like, check out the online store, and remember, stay in your element.